Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Transformers review. But before I get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber of Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Also, make sure and visit my sponsor, Toyhax.com. Toyhax provides reproduction and upgrade decal sets for Transformer toys from Generation 1 to the latest modern figures. Make sure and stop by the Toyhax Armory, where they can equip your figures with new weaponry in multiple colors, and Toy Stages provides backdrops for figure displays and photography. Each purchase with Toyhax earns you RoboCents that can be used for future purchases. You can check your balance anytime in your cart. Toyhax is a company run by collectors for collectors. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the review. The featured bot in this video is the brand new Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath. Now, I was really excited to find out we're getting a brand new Warpath figure because Warpath has been one of my favorites since G1. He was my absolute favorite mini-bot as a kid, played with him all the time, and it is so cool to see him being re-released. I think the last decent Warpath we got was in the Thrilling 30 line, maybe. I mean, it was kind of an H-Tank Warpath. He's back here sitting on the shelf. I haven't looked at him in a long time, but I'm really excited to get this one. Now, taking a quick look at the packaging, you got Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. You've got Warpath right there in robot mode inside the packaging. There he is in tank mode on that awesome Earthrise artwork. Tank mode and robot mode. I can't get enough of this wraparound artwork. It is so cool. Big volcano going off in the background. On the side of the box, or excuse me, back of the box, you've got Warpath in tank mode and robot mode. And right here on the side is that awesome Kingdom artwork. And I'm noticing something right there. I am not sure what that is. Help me out in the comments. What is that? Usually I'm pretty good at deciphering these things. That's a mystery. Oh, wait a minute. I see it now. It's the Ark. The Ark is just sitting on top of the volcano. Maybe it's crashing. You can kind of see the explosion right there, but I thought it crashed at the base of the volcano. Oh well, the story's constantly changing. So anyway, without further ado, let's get this guy opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Blam! Now, once you get Warpath all opened up and out of his packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions, and just like usual, these are very well illustrated and fairly easy to follow. Warpath has a pretty unique transformation. He also comes with this character card. He comes with Dinobot. I said it before, I'll say it again. I wish you got a card that corresponds to the figure that's actually in the package. Nonetheless, pretty cool card. I love the holographic look to it. You peel the front, which is a sticker, and you've got Dinobot, Black Arachnia, Scorponok, cannot wait for that one, and Air Razor. So, pretty cool. I would just rather had a Warpath card. He also comes with this shield / skid plate. So now let's take a closer look at Warpath himself. Warpath is a great looking bot. I mean, he looks spot on to his Generation 1 counterpart. The collars are spot on, the whites and the maroon. Love the face sculpt, very G1 accurate as well. He's got black eyes. You can see the little vents there along the mouth. I dig it. This guy looks awesome. He's got the treads on his arms, treads for the feet, lots and lots of molded detail. That looks really good, though I do wish there was some paint applications that made that black, or maybe even carried down the maroon in between the treads, because that solid white all the way around, or all the way along the entire tread,
just doesn't look right to me. Now, Warpath's got plenty of articulation. Arms can go a complete 360. There is a bicep rotation, a wrist rotation, though it's really, really tight. The head is on a ball joint, can look up and down and do a complete 360 as well. There is waist rotation, once again, really tight. The legs can go up and back, in and out. There is a thigh rotation, knee bend, and ankle tilt. So lots and lots of articulation for this guy, considering he's a big old beefy tank. Also, you can take the gun barrel or the turret and extend this out, for cold weather assaults. So all in all, a really, really cool looking robot mode. Now the skid plate he came with, according to the instructions, you put it right here, you peg it in to his shoulder, just like so, which doesn't look that bad at all. You can also, if you want, take it off. You can peg it right there in his back, but that kind of gives him a hood look. You can also take it and place it on his forearm for another type of shield. But I think I'm going to stick with how they have it in the instructions and just peg it right onto the shoulder like so, because that really doesn't look that bad. Of course, you could also just take it off and put it to the side. Now, let's get into transformation and where I have a really big issue with this figure. Hasbro QC struck me again. So first off, take off the skid plate, put that to the side, and what you're going to do is take this back section and fold down. And here's where I discovered my problem with Warpath is right here. See this? He's got a horrible case of floppy turret. And I was like, what the hell? That is not, I don't think that's right. So upon further inspection, let me flip this down here. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let me pull you need to pull the gun barrel back out. Right there. Let me see if I can turn on the flash on my camera. Okay, see the pin on the inside? See how it sticks up? When they put Warpath together, that pin didn't go all the way into the figure and lock it into place. It's actually loose right there. I have taken this figure apart. As you can see, the pin's kind of banged up, and I tried my best to shove that back into place to no avail. I mean, you can see the head's loose, where I actually popped the head off to try to fix that. And I ran into the problem, not only is it floppy, but with the pin sticking up like that, the head does not go into the turret like it's supposed to. I had to pop it back up like it's broke, pop the head in, and of course then you'll take this back flap. Those two tabs right there will peg into the cover up here, so it's still floppy. Now I can push it down into place and it'll hold, but still, that sucks. There was just no way I could fix that. So yeah, thank you, Hasbro. I went to take him back the next day. They sold completely out of him, so I guess I'll just bear with this one or pick up another one at some point. So anyway, we've got Warpath to right here. Now we're going to take the arms, straighten these arms out, and flip around this section, making a larger tread. Go ahead and do that on both sides. Flip this around, fold the arms straight, and you can see the little tabs right there. So you've got, excuse me, this look going on. Now, this is kind of a pain in the butt here. When you fold this section down, you've got this flap here on his back that you have to thread through the opening of this section, and it's kind of hard to do. Of course, you got big old meaty sausage fingers like I have. All you aspiring YouTubers out there, always make sure you have plenty of memory in your camera before you start filming. I saw the alert pop up, but I was thinking it was a text message. I ignored it. Next thing I know, camera just goes blank. So yes, make sure you have enough memory. So where were we? This flap right here. Kind of a pain in the butt to get up into place. So you got to kind of use a combination of pushing with one finger while you get your thumbnail up and under the other side. So now you have that out and up and out of the way. And now there is another flap on the inside that you want to bring down. It actually popped right into place. So you've got a lot of work to get that little section right there filling up the back. Now we're going to take the arms, and there is a tab right here that's going to line up to that slot. So get that tabbed in here and there. And of course I got the floppy turret going on again. Let's just move that out of the way. So now we're going to go on down here to the legs, and the legs are really involved. There's actually a lot more to this transformation with the legs than there should be, but a couple tries, it's not too bad. First thing we're going to do, back of the foot, flip this section out, completing the tread. So we've got that going on. Now what you're going to do is rotate the leg around. Bring that out and around. Bring this side out and around. So we have this going on. Now you've got these little flaps you're going to bring up. This one's actually already up in place. So bring those up and then take the leg again and flip back under. Like so. Bring these back around. And now we're going to take the back section of the tread. Or no. You got to bring that up first. So before you fold that part of the leg in, bring the tread up. So you've got this going on. Like I said, it is very complicated. Now you're going to take this section, fold back up into the tread. Maybe. There we go. So now you should be able to bring the front part of the tank together like so. Of course, let me move these out of the way a little bit. You got to get the hands in first. Get the arms in. Of course, they've untabbed. This is a crazy transformation for a tank bot. Get those all lined up. Get the panels down. Make sure the panels go underneath this section right here below the turret. Get everything tabbed in. Get the old floppy turret pressed down. And there is tank mode. Now the front of the tank does not like to stay together, and that's where the skid plate comes into play. So if you look under the tank here, you've got these two slots that line up to these two pegs right there. And you're just going to line the skid plate up. Get that locked into place. Get the floppy turret, press back down, and there we have tank mode. My God, that's a pain in the ass transformation, and I've already pushed this section down again. Get that up there. And it pops out of place. I swear, this figure. I want to like this figure. I'm having a hard time with the transformation, things popping out of place, the turret being freaking floppy. Ah! So anyway, there's tank mode. And tank mode isn't that bad. It looks a lot like the Generation 1 tank. It does have wheels, so it can roll along. And as you saw, the turret can move. Now, if it's properly put together, the turret will move nice all the way around. Mine, of course, has helicopter turret. Now, one thing I have noticed with this figure, it's got a little bit of the Sunstreaker two-tone problem. If you look here, the plastic is a lighter shade of maroon than the rest of the tank. Same here with this horrible back section, though not near as bad as Sunstreaker. Nice Tampographed Autobot logo right there. Lots of nice details. I dig it. It's a cool looking tank, just a pain in the ass to transform. So there we have Transformers Kingdom Warpath with his Generation 1 counterpart. And like I said, a nice homage to that original Generation 1 toy. So there you go, guys. Warpath in tank mode. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Generation 1 Warpath, Classics Warpath, and fellow two-tone bot Earthrise Sunstreaker. Man, I really wanted to like this figure. The original Generation 1 Warpath was one of my all-time favorite Transformer toys to play with as a kid, and I was so looking forward to this guy. But the wonky transformation, the pieces falling off, and the damn floppy turret that mine came with really brings this figure down, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, he's got a great robot mode, a great vehicle mode. I love the Generation 1 homages. I just think they could have pulled this guy off just a little bit better. So there you go, guys. Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath. So, does a Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Warpath belong in your collection? I so wanted to like this figure. But in my opinion, this is the weakest figure from Wave 1. Now, the G1er in me, I love his robot mode. I love his vehicle mode. They both look great. His transformation, it's not good. I mean, you got parts that are hard to put into place. You got things falling off. Now, maybe also, if mine didn't have the QC issue with the floppy turret, and if you happen to have floppy turret yourself, please see a doctor. That may have soured my view on this figure a little bit, but for this one, I'd wait till it goes on clearance. Now, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I offer YouTube memberships here on YouTube, and I have a Patreon page. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hoorah!